Hey everyone, Simon back again today for the Modern Awakened Perspective, your map for the path to enlightenment. And I've got a couple stories for you today, both very interesting in my opinion. And I'd like to get into the first story here. It's about basically an update on what happened yesterday. I reported on the school shooting that happened in Colorado on Tuesday. And yesterday they held a vigil and some interesting aspects of that story. So this is called Students Walk Out After the School Shooting is Politicized. So as I mentioned yesterday, there was a school shooting in Colorado Tuesday. One person was killed and 8 others injured. The shooters were students at the school. One was 18-year-old Devin Erickson, a Trump-hating leftist, which I kind of explained. And then the other was a minor, a transgender, going from female to male. Now, although those two students clearly have some issues that they can't deal with, the other kids at the school seem to have a better grasp of reality. So on Wednesday, a vigil was held at the school where the shooting took place. And at one point, a far-left activist ranted against the NRA, the right wing, and advocated for a local Democrat to be elected. It seems as though that was over the line, according to the school kids, as they decided to walk out in protest of how the shooting was being politicized. The students filed out of the building after Democrat politicians made remarks to the students at Highland Ranch. The kids wanted to show their disapproval of how Jason Crow and Michael Bennett were using the shooting to further their agendas. Once outside, the kids gathered and chanted mental health to address what they felt was the real issue that needed to be talked about after this tragedy. Now, it seems pretty convenient to me that these speakers were so prepared with their leftist agenda, just ready to go right after the shooting, hoping to use it as a platform for their propaganda. My question is, did they know this was going to happen? Did they have time to prepare this and be ready to go right after the shooting? Well, also there was Laura Reeves, representing Moms Demand Action. She also heavily politicized the event. She blamed the NRA, she demonized pro-gun politicians, and she was even advocating electing Democrats. She told students to help register voters, to help raise money, and to use social media to promote gun control. Now, to me, this is as despicable as it gets. These lunatics are trying to use the kids to help push their leftist agendas. They must be losing all hope if that's all they have left, is to sink so low is to try to get these kids to do the dirty work. Try to get these kids to get voters, to get the kids to raise money for them. Now, they tried to scare these kids into the gun control message by using this shooting. Now, even if the shooting was not planned, their way of using it, to me, is sickening. I want to know why anyone would vote for these people that are doing this type of activity. So, if you guys like this sort of content, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have, I really do appreciate your support. You're really helping the channel grow, help getting this sort of content out there. If you hit the little bell, you'll get notified when I put out new videos. And also, I've recently put my Twitter information down in the description. So if you guys have a Twitter account, you can follow me on there as well. I put out these stories on there and then retweet some other stories which I find interesting on there from people I follow. So as usual, the comment section is open. Please feel free to comment. But that's the story from my perspective. I'll see you guys on the next video.